Before we dive into the intricate details of each component, let's take a moment to understand the big picture. Imagine your computer as a well-oiled machine, where every part has a specific role to play. Think of it like a symphony orchestra. Each instrument, no matter how small, contributes to the harmony of the whole performance. The CPU is the conductor guiding the flow of information. The motherboard is the stage connecting all the performers. RAM acts as the sheet music holding the notes that need to be played right now. Storage devices like HDDs and SSDs are the library of the past performance, storing everything for future reference. The GPU is like the lighting crew making sure everything looks stunning. The PSU powers an entire show, and input or output devices are the instrument and audience interaction. Understanding how these components interact is key to appreciating the magic inside your computer. So, let's journey together into the world of computer components and discover what makes your machine tick. Ever look at your computer and thought what's going on in there? It's a magical box of technology, but it doesn't have to be a mystery. Today, we're diving into the heart of your computer to understand its essential components. Don't worry, I'll keep it simple and fun. We'll break down each part, see what it does, and understand they all work together. By the end, you'll be able to impress your friends and newfound computer knowledge. Ready to become a computerist? Let's go!
First up, the CPU, or Central Processing Unit. Think of this as the brain of your computer. Just like your brain tells your body what to do, the CPU tells all the other components how to operate. It's the boss, calling the shots and making sure everything runs smoothly. Imagine a chef in a kitchen. The chef receives instructions, your commands, and uses ingredients, data to cook up a delicious dish. The result you see on your screen, that's the CPU in a nutshell. It takes your instructions, processes information, and spits out results. The faster the CPU, the faster it can cook, and the smoother your computer runs.
Next, we have the motherboard. The backbone of your computer is a big circuit board that connects all the other components together, allowing them to communicate and work as a team. Without the motherboard, you'd have a bunch of lonely components with no one to talk to. Think of the motherboard as a central hub or a giant highway system. It provides pathway for data to travel the CPU, RAM, and all other parts of your computer. The bigger and better the motherboard, the more lanes on the highway and the faster data can.
Now let's talk about RAM, or Random Access Memory. RAM is a crucial component in your computer that significantly impacts its performance. RAM is your computer's short-term memory. It temporarily stores data that your computer's CPU needs to access quickly while you're working on various tasks. It stores data that the CPU needs to access quickly while you're working on something. This allows your computer to perform tasks efficiently without having to constantly retrieve data from the slower hard drives or SSD. Think of it as your computer's temporary workspace, just like a desk where you spread out papers and tools you need right now. RAM provides a space for your computer to manage active processes and data. Imagine you're working on a puzzle. You keep the puzzle pieces you're currently using on the table. RAM for easy access. This way, you can quickly grab the pieces you need without having to search through the entire box each time. You keep the puzzle pieces you're currently using on the table. RAM for easy access. This temporarily in storage allows you to work more efficiently and complete the puzzle faster. Once you're done with the puzzle, you put the pieces back in the box for storage. Similarly, when your computer no longer needs certain data, it moves it from RAM to long-term storage like a hard drive or SSD. RAM works similarly, holding onto information temporarily so the CPU can access it quickly. This temporary storage is essential for running applications smoothly and efficiently. The more RAM you have, the bigger your workspace and the more tasks you can judge simultaneously without your computer slowing down. More RAM means your computer can handle more applications at once, making multitasking smoother and more efficient. For example, if you're a gamer, video editor, or something uses resource-intensive applications, having more RAM can significantly improve your computer's performance. It allows allows you to run complex programs in games without experiencing lag or slowdown. In summary, RAM is a vital component that affects how well your computer performs. By providing a temporary workspace for your CPU, it ensures that your system runs smoothly and efficiently, allowing you to get more done in less time. So next time you think about upgrading your computer, consider adding more RAM. It could be the key to unlocking better performance and a more seamless computing experience.
Section 5. The long-term memory storage, the HDD or SSD, while RAM handles this short-term storage, is where your computer keeps everything long-term. Think of RAM as your desk space, where you work on tasks actively. While storage is like your filing cabinet, where you keep all your important documents and files for future use. This includes your operating system, applications, files, and everything else you've saved. Every photo, video, document, and software program you use is stored here, ready to be accessed whenever you need it. There are two main types of storage, HDDs or hard disk drives and SSDs or solid state drives. Each has its own advantages and disadvantages, and choosing the right one depends on your specific needs and budgets. HDDs are like old school record players. They have spinning disks and a mechanical arm that reads and writes data. This technology has been around for decades and is known for its reliability and cost effectiveness. They have spinning disks and a mechanical arm that reads and writes data. They are cheaper but slower. If you're looking for a budget-friendly option with ample storage space, HDDs are a solid choice. However, the mechanical parts make them more. SSDs are like the flash drives. They use flash memory chips to store data, making them much faster but also more expensive. Like HDDs or SSDs have no moving parts, which makes them more durable, like fail, and SSDs has speed demons of the storage with loading everything much quicker than HDDs. They significantly reduce boot times and improve overall system responsiveness. And if performance is your priority, you're willing to invest in a bit more. SSDs are like the way to go. Whether you're gaming, editing videos, or just a snapper experience, SSDs can make a noticeable difference.
Section 6. The visual artist, the GPU or graphics processing unit, is like the artist of your computer. It's responsible for rendering everything you see on your screen. From the simple desktop to complex graphics in games and videos, imagine the GPU as a painter with a palette of colors. The CPU tells the GPU what to paint, the image or video, and the GPU uses its processing power to create the final visual masterpiece that you see on your screen. The more powerful the GPU, the more detailed and smoother the visuals. Section 7. The powerhouse, PSU power supply unit. You can't run a computer without electricity, right? It's the lifeblood of your system. That's when the PSU or power supply unit comes in to save the day. It's the powerhouse of your computer, converting the electricity from your wall outlet into a usable form for all the other components. The PSU is the heart of your computer, pumping power to all the other organs and keeping them alive. It makes sure each component gets the right amount of use to function properly and efficiently. A good PSU is essential for a stable and reliable system, ensuring longevity and performance. Section 8. The communicators input-output devices. Now, let's talk about how you interact with your computer. Input devices are how you give your computer instructions, while output devices are how your computer shows you the results. Your keyboard and mouse are input devices. When you type or click, you're sending signals to the computer. Your monitors, speakers, and printer are output devices. They display, play, or print the results of your computer's processing. These devices are your link to the digital.
Section 9. Software, the unsung hero. We've talked about all the physical parts, but there's another crucial element. Software. Software is a set of instructions that tells the hardware what to do. It's the unsung hero that makes your computer actually useful. Think of software as the sheet music for an orchestra. The hardware instrument is essential, but without the software music, they wouldn't know what to do, what to play your operating system. Web browser, games, and all apps you use are software. They breathe life into your computer and allow you to do all the amazing things you do.
Section 10. Putting it all together. How components work in harmony. So we met all the major players, but how do they actually work together? Imagine each component as a member of an orchestra, each playing its part to create a harmonious performance. It's like a well-coordinated dance. Each step and movement is crucial to the overall performance. First, you give a command like clicking an icon. This simple action sets up a chain reaction within your computer. The input device, which is your mouse, sends this command to the CPU. Think of the CPU as the conductor of the orchestra, directing the flow of information. The CPU processes the command and fetches the necessary data from RAM or storage. It decides what needs to be done and delegates tasks accordingly. The CPU might ask the GPU to render an image or video. The GPU, like a skilled musician, handles complex graphical tasks with precision. Finally, the result is sent back through the motherboard and displayed on your monitor. The motherboard acts as the stage, connecting all the performers. All this happens in the blink of an eye. Thanks to the lightning-fast communication between these components, the speed and efficiency are truly remarkable. It's a beautiful symphony of technology. Each component, from the CPU to the GPU, RAM and the storage, play its parts to ensure your commands are executed flawlessly. RAM, or random access memory, is like the sheet music for the orchestra. It holds the data and instructions that the CPU needs to access quickly. Storage devices, such as hard drives and SSDs, are the library of the orchestra, storing all the information and files for future use. The power supply unit ensures that every component has the energy it needs to perform. Without power, the orchestra would be silent. Cooling systems like fans and heatsinks keep the components from overheating, ensuring that the performance remains smooth and uninterrupted. Network components such as the Ethernet cables and Wi-Fi routers allow your computer to communicate with other devices, expanding the orchestra to a global scale. And let's not forget the software. The conductor's button, guiding the hardware to perform tasks seamlessly. The operating system and the application are crucial for the overall harmony. When all these components work together in perfect harmony, the result is seamless and enjoyable user experience. It's the magic of modern computing. Section 11. Conclusion. Now you know your computer. Congratulations. You've journeyed into the heart of your computer and emerged a tech-savvy individual. You know now the essential components, their functions, and how they work together to bring your digital world to life. Remember, the CPU is the brain, the motherboard is the backbone, RAM is a short-term memory, storage is the long-term memory, the GPU is the visual artist, and the PSU keeps everything powered up. So go forth, impress your friends, and explore the world of technology with confidence. And hey, if you ever need a refresher, you know where to find it. Keep on teching. We hope you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of computers and found it both educational and inspiring. As we wrap up, remember that technology is ever evolving and there's always more to learn. Stay curious, keep exploring, and never hesitate to dive deeper into the tech world.